It was the death of a legend and a mass pilfering of technology. The man she saved was an unrivaled raven paired with a next craft, used by research and development in their experiments. The colony Anatolia fell into a sharp financial crisis after losing its sole specialization in technology. Relying on a mercenary for hire was the inevitable resolution to keep food on the table. I used that man, and through him, her. I make no claim of righteousness. He was simply the only one who could have made it happen.
Eliminate the armed groups occupying Griffin, the independent city. Griffin was abandoned after losing its central infrastructure to large-scale terrorist attacks. These groups just let themselves in and set up shop. This mission is a little show for the Pox, and as Anatolia's next, you're our star. GA, the largest company of the lot, is especially eager to see Griffin rebuilt. We won't get another chance like this to impress them. The stage is set. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
Now commencing mission. Normals are the enemy's primary force. Eliminate them. You did brilliantly. Emil is ecstatic. I'm sure he'll do his part. Then you'll be sent back into the fray.
The Pax Economica, totalitarian rule by the companies beginning after the National Dismantlement War. Their aim was a tempered redistribution of the planet's limited resources. These wise fiscal masters took hold of resources and markets alike, driving people into the colonies and lives of harsh labor just to eat. After missing the boat in the development of the Next, the new symbol of company power, GA was nothing but an antiquated giant. That was exactly why they accepted our offer. Mercs piloting Nexts were the result of unsavory political machinations. Wizened warriors aboard insignificant Nexts, they had no use except as political pawns. Back then, That was what everyone assumed, myself included.
Let's confirm the mission. A fleet of unidentified submarines is closing in on the Eocene launch site. The ship's weight characteristics indicate they're Omer's Safi-class special subs, likely loaded down with Omer's explosive self-destruct weapons. You'll stand by on the peninsula and intercept the incoming self-destruct weapons with a volley of fire as they approach the launch site from the shore. Those are your orders.
We've confirmed the self-destruct device's approach. They're right on schedule with our projections. Prepare to intercept. The enemy fleet has hit shore. Take a deep breath and move out.
This is the Eocene Base Patrol Squadron. We'll intercept the self-destruct devices that make it through. concentrate on thinning their numbers.
Self-destruct units. There's barely a scratch on the launch site. The mission was a success. Good work. Please head back.
Glad you're all right. Let's go home. Let's confirm the mission. GA's Hazen facility has been occupied by an armed terrorist group. The enemy is relying mostly on old weaponry, but it's possible they've activated normals made on site at the factory there. You have clearance to eliminate any normals that oppose you. Your task is to clear the enemy out of that facility. Those are your orders. The mission objective is a complete elimination of terrorist forces.
Movement will be limited in those tight quarters. Be careful. I'm glad you're all right. Let's go home.
Let's confirm the mission. Eliminate the unidentified faction that has invaded the Razghul colony's subterranean facility. Enemy forces are presumably few in number, but we don't have any specifics. Those are your orders. Enemy radar response at the deepest level confirmed. That's your target. Head down there now. Head back. I'm glad you're all right. Let's go home. Let's confirm the mission. An electrical plant Leone Mechanica is building has been taken over by an armed anti-establishment organization. Eliminate them. A small cadre of normals constitutes their chief firepower, but they've gotten control of some of the facility's security laser cannons. This is a level 3 protected area. Finish this operation as quickly as possible. This transport ship would be a sitting duck for those lasers. You'll be dropping down to the facility's core from a high altitude. Those are your orders.
objective is the enemy's main ground force. Drop down quickly and take them out.
I'm glad you're all right. Let's go home. Let's confirm the mission. An unidentified armed group has reoccupied Griffin, the independent city. GA is planning a large-scale airship attack to rout them once and for all. It's your job to take out their long-range weaponry to clear the way. Griffin is swarming with enemy forces. You can ignore them all. Just get to those long-range cannons. We're looking for efficiency here. Those are your orders.
Troops. Focus on the long-range cannons. They're nearing the edge of the combat. Closing distance on the enemy's main force now. Destruction of western area long-range cannons confirmed. Take out the remaining objectives. Cannons and stop dead. That's not all of them. Destruction of all objectives confirmed. The mission was a success. Good work. Please head back.
Glad you're all right. Let's go home. Let's confirm the mission. The Maghreb Liberation Front is White Africa's largest anti-establishment group. You'll attack their fortress in former Gelta, take out the entire squad of guards. The old Gelta fortress is a holdover from the wars of ethnic cleansing. It's a natural stronghold, protected by the canyon's walls. The fort's defensive forces should be scant, but remember that the old large-barrel fixed cannons set along the canyon boast impressive power and range. Those are your orders.
You'll be entering the fortress's fixed cannon firing range shortly. Keep an eye out for cannon fire. You're nearing the edge of the combat area. Gelta fortress is ahead. A defensive force of normals is in place. Take them all out. Mission was a success. Good work. Please head back.
I'm glad you're all right. Let's go home. Let's confirm the mission. This time, it's the Maghlib Liberation Front's Eritrean stronghold. Eliminate their entire ballistic missile arsenal. This is one of the MLF's central bases. You'll be facing an elite force, including several normals. We've detected a fierce sandstorm in the area, so visibility will be extremely limited. Focus on tracking targets by radar. Those are your orders. You're after are in the Eritrean stronghold. Head for the stronghold using radar to verify your location. Enemy forces are coming in thicker now. Stay sharp or you'll be in trouble. glad you're all right. Let's go home. Let's confirm the mission. Intercept the Maglev Liberation Front's ground transport convoy and destroy the armored core belonging to their irregular next, Amajik, the Desert Wolf. By taking on a lethal amount of psychic stress, Amajik has achieved a degree of control over his armored core far beyond the limits of his minimal AMS compatibility. You're dealing with someone anti-establishment groups across White Africa consider a hero. He's too dangerous to face in conventional combat. Amajik's next, Barbaroi, is based on a lightweight Ekbal standard armored core. Its defenses should be minimal. Take it out before it can be activated. Those are your orders. Be careful out there.
Target sighted. Currently en route via ground carrier vehicle. Don't get ahead of yourself. Let it come to you, then attack. Target has entered combat range. Let it get as close as possible, then hammer it. Barbaroi has begun activation. Concentrate all fire on the target.
So this is the end. Who are you?
Barbaroi has gone silent. The mission was a success. Good work. Come on home.
Amajik had been working alone for some time. He didn't want to contaminate his Maglev comrades. A hero. Maybe so. He may have taken it all upon himself from the very start.
The battle in White Africa, especially the defeat of the anti-establishment hero Barbaroi, caused the value of Anatolia's mercenary to soar. But while we were naively enjoying our successes, seeds of conflict threatened the Pax Economica. The battle for supremacy in the development of Kojima technology, the race between the newly risen Ray Leonard group's Aquavit and the Rosenthal group's Omer Science spread to the other companies, accentuating existent antagonism as it went. The world's counterfeit peace had begun to unravel. I saw that as Anatolia's golden opportunity.